Okay.
Yes. I just love about Brittney. She's really into the paranormal.
Oh, cool.
I'm a YouTuber.
Oh, cool.
So I'll say that, like, you really inspired me.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Been in the game for so long.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Okay, Brittney.
Hey guys, it's Brittney, and welcome back to Brittney 2025. I'm so excited for this video. I got to interview Chris Stuckmann recently, who directed and wrote Shelby Oaks, and that movie is coming out this Friday, October 24th. I've already seen it, luckily. So Chris was actually at the Toronto screening, and he did a Q&A, and then the next morning I got to attend a press junket, and I was a part of it, and I got to interview him, and he was just such a nice guy. If you watch my vlog I did a few days ago, I was kind of get to see behind the scenes of that. Not my interview behind the scenes, but building up to it and getting there, you know what I mean, my whole day in Toronto. But I wanted to also say in this video that I meant to say in that video, but then I just kind of got sidetracked and started thinking about something else. But it was just so nice talking to a fellow YouTuber, someone who started on YouTube and he's just made things happen for him. So I spoke with him after the interview and we were just talking about YouTube, and he just gets it. And it was just so nice, so refreshing to talk to someone who's been in the game for a long time as well. And no, I needed that. I really needed that. And I think he knew I needed that. And I think he felt really relatable to me as well. So I just wanted to say that. I don't know if Chris is watching this, but he's such a nice guy. So humble. You gotta go see Shelby Oaks. When I was watching it, the whole time I was thinking, is this play about us? I actually got tagged in a lot of promo for this movie with people saying if I don't stop doing what I'm doing, then I'm next. I'm gonna go missing. And then as I was watching, I mean, from the trailer and everything, it just seemed very familiar with the paranormal paranoids and everything. But when I was watching the movie, I truly felt like I was watching myself. And I wish I told him that. It's because, you know, Riley is like this young girl. She goes, you know, she's paranormal investigating, and like, yeah, she goes missing, as you guys know. So from paranormal investigating. So yeah, it was very familiar. It's so my type of movie. So, you know, as fellow paranormal fans, if you're watching me, obviously, and horror fans, definitely go see it Friday, October 24th. But here is my sit down interview. I mean, like, what is it? My Diane Sawyer era. I hope you guys enjoy it and go see Shelby Oaks. Like I keep saying, I was so freaked out last night.
Oh, good.
And I don't get freaked out by
really
horror movies.
Okay.
No, because I live for it. So I just want to say you did an amazing job.
Thank you.
It felt so real.
I'm happy to hear that. That's the goal.
As a fellow YouTuber, you just spoke to me and I felt so relatable. And hearing you talk last night about your experiences on YouTube and just seeing you from a YouTuber to directing your first feature film. And I want to know, are you a fan of paranormal creators? And did anyone inspire you specifically?
Thank you for saying that. That's really sweet of you. Thank you so much. I have watched quite a bit. I can't tell you if I remember any specifically, but I do know like there's a really popular one, Zach Baggins. He's not a YouTuber, but yeah.
Yes.
Zach Baggins is definitely somebody I've watched a lot. He's really good at like making whatever he's talking about feel really frightening, sometimes more so than the episode that follows it, like his delivery about it, you know. I did watch a lot of urban explorers, people who go to like abandoned locations and stuff and like sift through old shopping malls and things like that. I'm really fascinated by places that have been left behind that once housed really happy memories, you know, like an amusement park or a shopping mall or like an old toy store or something that's now just sitting there rotting, but like all these kids had really happy, good, fun times there. And I find that really creepy.
Right? What is it like being a YouTuber and now directing your first feature film?
I think there's a bit of a sense of like not real. This is unreal. Like this doesn't feel real. Like it's really It's really crazy. Like I was just in Spain, and then we flew to New York, and then I flew here. I was home for 1 day with my kids, and then just like all over the place. And so the press tour aspect has been really eye-opening to how much goes into not just making the movie, like the actual movie part, but the process of selling a movie and marketing a movie and everything. It does feel like a bit of a grind sometimes, but it's also an amazing privilege to even be sitting here talking to you, you know? So it is very, very, very surreal.
Have you ever had your own personal paranormal experience? Do you believe?
I think that there is definitely something guiding, nudging us, universe sort of force watching feeling that I sometimes get. That there is like I do believe in karma, that there's, if you put good things out in the world, the good things will come back. If you wait long enough, if you put bad things out in the world, you know, if you're rude to people, you know, if you're just a bad person, stuff will come back to you bad, negatively. I don't know that I've had like that's not true actually. There's a story I had with my family that I did tell another person. I'll tell you too, because it seems like you'll like it. But it was my mom had her young daughter, my sister. She is in the 1970s, lived in a house, and the wallpaper would always peel off. It would never stick. The paint would always chip. It would never attach to the wall, no matter how hard they tried. Everything went wrong with this house. They called it the house on Perry Street. That's a good title, actually.
That gave me chills.
But one night, my dad, who used to work on the railroad, he was gone all night. So it was just my mom, and I think Lisa, my older sister, was 3 years old at the time. And she heard this shrieking scream come out of the basement. And she was terrified, of course. Went down there, nothing. A couple nights later, she had a bunch of friends over because she was scared. And they all heard it. And they went down there, nothing. And she described it as someone like moving a heavy washing machine across concrete. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like a really shrieking, shrill sound.
Yes.
And they eventually moved out of that house. And later they learned that the former person who lived there, their son used to sleep on a mattress on the floor in that basement and talk to his dad, who was dead, through the mattress.
That's kind of giving a haunting in Connecticut.
A little bit, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
basement in the mattress.
Yeah, very, very. When I saw Haunting in Connecticut, I remember I was thinking, like, that's like my mom's story from the 1970s.
Yeah.
It was really crazy.
That's a good movie too.
Yeah. No, it's not a bad movie at all. And so that's the most paranormal thing my mom ever told me. And that was, I think it was also something she would tell me to make me be afraid of demons and satanic stuff, to keep me away from it, you know? But I don't know that I've ever had like a specific thing happen to me. I do know filming in the prison for this movie, the Shawshank prison, was very, very creepy to be there. We went in the infirmary once, where, you know, a lot of patients and prisoners had been kept when they were sick. Very weird vibes in there. But the weirdest were by far the showers.
Really?
Yeah, the showers at the prison. Yeah, I mean, a lot of horrible things probably happened in there. And we went into the showers, and it was very, very strange. It just felt thick and heavy, you know?
And what is your advice for fellow YouTubers, content creators, who kind of feel stuck and they don't know, like you were saying last night, don't keep waiting, just do it.
Yeah,
Like,
I've been
what
there.
would you say? Same.
Definitely been there.
Yes.
So like about almost 5 years ago now, I did this thing where I announced I would no longer be talking about movies I didn't like, and that I would only be focusing on positivity. And it's because I felt very stuck at that time. I felt very trapped in this constant cycle of like, go see a movie and then talk about it, go see a movie and then talk about it. And it just was taking something out of me. And I knew that it was a risk, because it would mean less people would watch. It would mean less money for monetization, less videos that I'd be making. And I just had to do it because I was unhappy. I wanted to celebrate movies. And so I think if I could say to someone who was in that position, I think everyone knows what they have to do. I do. I think everybody knows, like, instinctually what they have to do. But there's usually something mentally or emotionally that's keeping them from taking the leap. And you just have to do it.
Exactly,
And I think we all kind of know, like, this is the thing I want to do, or this is the choice I have to make. But then it's like, oh, I'll do it when I'm ready, or maybe I'll do it in the fall, or maybe I'll do it next year. And you're always kind of giving yourself that excuse to not take the next step.
So much time goes by too.
exactly. And then eventually you realize you missed the shot, or you missed the chance, or you're too old now, or whatever. And it's just like, just don't wait anymore.
Well, thank you so much. It was so nice meeting you.
So nice to meet you too.
nice
Thank you. It was a
meeting
great
you.
interview. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do you want to do a quick photo?
Yes.